I know what you're thinking. Where did these guys eat? Rome, Venice, Milan? We're in Napa Valley. We're at Scala. Scala's in downtown Napa. It's a small little Italian place. Well, not so small, but either way, it's a hidden gem right in downtown Napa. So stay tuned. Wine by the Bay TV. Let's check it out together. Hello everyone, welcome back to another episode of Wine by the Bay TV. I'm your host George Bachara. As we said in the open, we are in Napa Valley, actually in downtown Napa, right in the heart of the quote-unquote city. As you can see, it is a very nice downtown, kind of small, but very intimate, very quaint, right in the heart of wine country, and that's where you're going to find Scala. Now Scala is a throwback, kind of with a twist, because it has a modern feel to it because of the nice colors and whatever, but it's got its roots firmly planted in the old country. As you can see, it's very welcoming. The menu is very modern and yet still a throwback to the old school. You see the beautiful tile and the decor. I imagine this as a true osteria in Italy. Obviously, having not ever been there, I can't tell you that for sure, but if in my mind, this is what it's like. So you're looking at a card that they gave to my in-laws because it was their 40th wedding anniversary, and I thought that was really awesome. I'm sure they do that for other occasions as well. Now, they do the wine list on a very interesting system. They have an iPad. Now, I've been advocating for a wine list on an iPad for the longest time, and they certainly deliver, and it's super easy to keep up to date and read, obviously. So as we're going through, I'm going to show you just little snippets of the menu. You've got appetizers right there. There's the Christmas tree. You know, we're going to pan a little bit and show you a little bit of what the place looks like during the holiday season. This is, again, very modern, very clean, but also feels very classic at the same time. So as to the food, you can see they have pizza, they have salad, they have appetizers, pasta, contorni, and entree courses, of course. I brought my own wine. That's the Vigna Vecchio Nerello Mascalese Terra Siciliana. It's got 94 points. Antonio Galloni is a really nice wine. We'll get into more depth on that in just a few minutes. Unfortunately, I did not go off the list. Now, that was a mistake, but I have to say, this list is impressive. But when I go to a new restaurant, I get concerned that they may not have the quality of wine or the pricing that I'm looking for. We were going to do a little sparkling wine anyway to celebrate the occasion, so I chose the La Maschera. It was Prosecco by the bottle, very, very nice and refreshing. It had some mandarin and pear flavors. It was actually very, very good, and I'm not a big white wine drinker, as you know, but you can see the bubbles are nice and tight. So that was a really nice bottle, and then we moved on to the appetizer course. Everything was fresh. We did seafood. The oysters were great. The mignonette was good. And I'm a bit of a calamari snob, and it was really good. So while we're thinking about it, don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel, hit the little bell icon, leave a comment below, tell your friends about us, share this video, and hopefully we can all get together and have some great dinner together. So back to the wine. I chose a Nerello Mascalese, which is a red wine from Sicily. This particular vineyard is from near Mount Etna, so it's going to have a nice, rich, velvety flavor, dark cherries, earthy, nice undertones of earth and like minerality too. This is a really, really good wine, and it's not super expensive. I mean, you can see the color is really nice, and it's got a little bit of age to it, but it wasn't very expensive. It was only $30, $35. Now, I'm cutting in all the different parts of the wine list that the restaurant has available, and as you can see, they have some killer bottles there, but they also have some that are probably really good that are not over $100. So it's a little something for everybody, and I think if you want to come in there and kill it, you certainly can. And then I saw some bottles that I know that are under 100 that were really, really good. So that's a look at their wine cave. It's on the first floor. There's 2 floors to the restaurant, but the majority of the action happens on the first floor. And you kind of walk by the wine cave on the way to the bar and the bathroom, and then that's their bread. Okay, let me say something about that. You see that buttery sauce on the left of the bread? That is an anchovy butter, and let me tell you, that was insane. My only critique is you take a little squeeze of lemon and you mix it in with the anchovy butter, and it gives it a nice brightness. It was perfect. It was very addictive. Now you're looking at dinner. Okay, that's the main courses right there. I mean, that's insane. What can I tell you? Look at all the seafood. That is a pork chop Milanese that they do in a white wine butter sauce. That's their seafood pasta, not red sauce, but white sauce. So, I mean, the wine paired so well with what I had. I mean, it wasn't so heavy, because it kind of has a little bit of a Pinot Noir characteristic that you could have it with the white sauce pasta and the pork. So I'm glad it paired very, very well. And as you can see, we did not have a hard time finishing our meals, as is evidenced by the empty plate. So dessert comes around, and they've got a lot of great selections for dessert. They have dessert wines also, and I'm showing you that right now. And that's the dessert menu: zeppole, cannoli, panna cotta, tiramisu. Everything looked really, really good. We picked a couple because unfortunately we were only 4 people, but we certainly made the most of our situation, and you're looking at everything right now. That's the espresso martini. That's the espresso, which I had. Now, I'm very critical, as you know, of the espresso because of the coffee channel. And that is, the espresso martini was good, very bougie, very boozy too. And then there's the zeppole. They're very cakey. They're not like street zeppoles, but the donut coach approves. And if you know him from the coffee channel, you know he means business. And if you know anything about me, have cannoli will travel. If I see a cannoli on the menu, I'm ordering it and I'm critiquing it, and it was good. Now, they also gave us a couple of cookies on the house. I don't know if that was just because of the 40th anniversary, but overall we had a really fantastic meal. That's Scala Osteria, downtown Napa Valley, outdoor, indoor seating, nice and inviting, super modern, rooted in the classics. You will have a good time, I promise you. Go there and check it out next time you're in wine country. This has been Wine by the Bay TV. George speaking. Thanks for watching. Watch the next video that's coming up, and we'll see you again next time.